horrifying video is this? Now you will think what Taliban wants to do, what it did, and why these videos came as Taliban bombed a lot of things in the Kabul airport, and these are two blasts that is actually bombed today. So the question arises how it is originate, and why the other countries support it, and what actually Taliban want to do in the Afghanistan, and does it really affect the beside countries that are around the Afghanistan. So what will be the future about it, and what are the regions that many countries invade in this to rule over the Afghanistan. So hi, I am Garbit, and today I will discuss about the Afghanistan Taliban issue. As we can see, there is a lot of headlines and news on this Afghanistan crisis. So today I will discuss about this issue, and hope in this brief video I will cover all the things from the history of the Afghanistan to the present situation. So let's start from the history of the Afghanistan. There is a line that Afghanistan is called the graveyards of emperor. So why I am telling this? As you know, many countries tried to invade in the Afghanistan to control it, but they control over the Afghanistan for some years, but it can't remain over the years. As you know, I think in the 19th century British came, but they faced defeat, and in the 20th century Soviet Union came, but they also faced humiliation, and now in the 21st century USA came, but now they are withdrawing their army from the Afghanistan. As USA said they had spent around $2 million in $2 trillion in the Afghanistan, and they also lost some their soldiers in the Afghanistan, and they are fighting that war which is there of no use for the USA. So I am not saying this ki no country can control over the Afghanistan, as in the history many rulers like Aurangzeb actually controlled it. So the main reason is this, why these countries are trying to invade in this. So the main excuse of all the countries is that they will support the Afghanis, and they will taught the Afghan people how they should live and how they can improve their lifestyle, and for their better futurement. But if you think there is a hidden reason that they all want increase its economy, and a greed of power for the selfish interest, and maybe some geopolitical reason. Let me tell you one thing more, that there was an ideology of Islamist in the Afghanistan. So think about the Cold War, which was between the USA and Soviet Union. So what the America did, they used Afghanistan as an opportunity to take revenge from the Soviet Union. So what they did, they support and provide weapons and ammunition to a group which is led by Mujahideen. Actually, that group was actually group of fighters which was led by Mujahideen. So what the America did, they support weapons and create an opposition of ideology in the Afghanistan, so that rights can develop. So after this whole thing, in 1988 Geneva Accord was held, and in that Geneva Accord USA and Soviet Union were there. So USA said that if Soviet Union withdraw their army from the Afghanistan, they will not support or provide ammunition to the Mujahideen. So in 1989, Soviet Union withdraw their army by agreeing with the USA. So after this, new elections held in the Afghanistan, and in 1990 a new government formed in the Afghanistan. But after this, USA always tried to support Mujahideen even after this formation of government in 1990. So what they did, America continued to supply weapons, ammunition to the Mujahideen. Now Mujahideen get strengthened, and even Mujahideen have aircraft missiles. So now they came in power, and they Mujahideen boycott the elections, and and Mujahideen was thinking that Islam is in danger. After this, many religious extremists and many peoples of different views and various ethnics also joined this. Now a question arises, that is there is a saying that USA actually created the Taliban. Do you think it is true? A little bit I think it is not true, but I think it is true. As I already told you, when Afghan was on the way of democracy and form a legitimate and authorized government, so what the USA did, they supply and provide weapons to the Mujahideen, and they do not want that Afghanistan will be a democratic and a free country. So what they did, they ruins all the efforts of the Afghan government to get a democratic government and get free and independence. So by September 1996, Taliban captured Kabul. Initially, people were thinking and support the Taliban, as they were thinking that there will be some stability in the country. So that's why they support the Taliban and was thinking that there should be a good government, and there will be rights for them. But after this, Taliban did this bad thing, that they ban almost all the things, even internet, and also a lot of things in the Afghanistan. Women were not allowed to go outside the home without a male, and she also and the woman also had to put burqas on her body. So after saying this, many countries were against to the Taliban, but some countries supported them. That was Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. Now there was a time of 2001, and there were attack of 9/11 attack in the USA, and this attack changed the whole world, as this attack was conducted by a group, that is Al Qaeda, and the leader was Osama bin Laden, which is Saudi Arab terrorist. And Taliban shelter the Osama bin Laden. They support Al Qaeda group. So after this, USA want to take revenge to the from the Al Qaeda group. So USA sent their forces to the Afghanistan and remove this Taliban, and with the help of Northern Alliance. And after this, a new government in the 2004, a new government formed in the Afghanistan. Even after this, means in 2011, Osama bin was killed by US forces. So after this, the Talibanis continues to try shootout and bombarding at different places. Now in 2020, Donald Trump create a peace talk with the Taliban, that if Taliban don't support to the Al Qaeda group and many terrorist group. So Joe Biden continues the Trump policy and withdraw army from Afghanistan. And there were also the reason behind this, as I earlier told you. USA had spent around $2 trillion in the Afghanistan, and also they lost some soldiers. So after withdrawing the army, actually in 2021, Taliban is at its peak stage, as they have 85,000 Taliban fighters, and as Joe Biden told that Afghanistan is capable to encounter those 85,000 Talibanis, as they have 3 lakhs Afghan army. But think about this, is really Afghan army is well trained and can encounter Talibanis. And also the Ashraf Ghani, the president of Afghanistan, has fled away. Now the US soldier, now the Afghanistan army, how they will fight against the Taliban. And also Taliban warned the Afghan army that if they fight with them, then they will destroy their home, killed all the members, all the family members, and they will kill them. So that's why Afghan army don't take any action against them. So After this, now what Taliban actually want to do? Actually, Taliban want to make a legitimate and authorized government in the Afghanistan. They rule over the country and get good relations from various countries. So for the legitimate government, Taliban want support from various countries, and as you can see, Pakistan, also Russia and China are supporting the Taliban. So there are different reasons behind this, that why Pakistan is supporting. Actually, as I earlier told you, there is a Pashtun community that is around the borderline, that is Durand line. So yeah, if the Pakistan support the Taliban, then Taliban will do the same with the Pakistan. So the Pashtun will be suppressed. So this is the reason behind the supporting of Pakistan. And if we talk about what about China, so the funda is simple for the China. What the China want, it's only want to increase its economy in terms of trade. So that's why China is willing to make a good relationship with the Afghanistan, with the Taliban. So now the question arises, in the future, is really Taliban will be a threat to our country and the Asian countries? As in the today news, there was two blasts at the Kabul airport, and around 80 means many soldiers and also civilians killed. And this is the initial phase of Taliban, as I think. So thank you. That's the overall. Hope you will able to understand from the history of the Afghanistan to the present situation. So thank you.